Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well. You got your snacks? Well, I got myself a sad rum and coke, so hopefully I'm not gonna get too drunk. I put a little bit too much rum into it. But yeah. Okay, I forgot to open my game capture. Oopsie. Yeah, I did say I was live everywhere, but it's typical. Sometimes takes a little bit to send a notification. You got some stale brownies, chips, and ringolos? Hell yeah. They're not stale, they're still good. It's just that they're a little bit dry. Yes, a sad rum and coke. Which is a rum and Pepsi. That is a sad rum and coke. The Pepsi makes it sad. Alright, let's drink this, see how bad it is. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. Yeah, I should have stick with just one shot. Oof. Does it taste like disappointment? No, it tastes like I'm trying to find the word in English. In French it would be l'amertume. I don't really know what in English it is, but yeah. I put like 2 shots of rum, and I should have just stick with 1. Is that really the translation? Bitterness. Sure, I'll go with that. Yeah, it's bitterness. Trying to make some space on my desk. There you go. Dear God. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay. We're gonna switch to game. Depends on the meaning of your word, but it's all part of the what am I doing with my life kind of drink. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you put too much rum. But at the same time, I feel like... I might be wrong, but I feel like the Coke actually covers the rum taste way better than Pepsi. I might be wrong though. No, stay and just chatting a bit and tell us about your bitterness. Sheesh. Coke is sweeter? I don't know, I don't drink... I don't drink Pepsi or Coke. The only dark soft drink I drink is root beer. So I really don't remember the difference between Pepsi and Coke. It's like before that, a long time ago when I used to drink Coke in some way. It wasn't even Coke, it was RC Cola, which is I think it was a Royal Crown Cola. So yeah. I didn't really drink Coke or Pepsi. I just remember that the pizzeria where I was going when I was in high school, they actually had Coke, and from time to time from time to time, it's more like 3 times a year or something like that, I would take a Coke and I'll be like, ooh, that's fancy RC Cola. Because the taste was so different.
But yeah. Spritz Up. You still remember Spritz Up? I don't know what Spritz Up is. I don't remember Spritz Up. You don't want Sprites or 7-Up, have a Spritz Up? What? But Spritz Up sounds like it's both at the same time. So, if you don't want either of them, why would you want a Spritz Up? It was the cheap version of either? Okay. I don't remember ever seeing Spritz Up, but I might be wrong. You know, the more I drink that sad rum and coke, the more I'm like, why do people like to drink? Seriously. This is disgusting. But once again, it's my fault. Because there are drinks I actually like, so. Is it seeping into you? Sheesh. Do you feel a sadness in your stomach? Not yet, but I might feel it in like 15 minutes or so. Usually I would go for like an Amaretto Sour. That's my favorite drink. But anyway. Alright, game. Let me check if everything works on the game. You know the best way to drink a sad rum and... You know the best way to drink a sad rum and coke, right? No, I don't really know. And I'm afraid of saying like, please tell me. Cause, yeah. Okay, that works. Fast? No, that's the worst way. Then this sad rum and coke will cause you depression. Because you can start forgetting that taste as soon as you're done. Sheesh. There we go. Okay, that's weird. Let me test. Oh no, okay, it's because I see it as a media, that's why. Okay. So my Streamlab is seeing my my eat and drink thing, which I'm gonna show you. I showed you last time, but nom 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 nom. So yeah, that eat and drink thing, because it's a media, it sees it as if it has sound. So it's in my mixer, but there's no sound. So it's kind of weird. I'm confused. Oh well. Okay. Now we have some time to hydrate. We have some time to spare. Hydrate with some rum and coke. God, it's rum and Pepsi. Rum and sadness. There you go. So we don't do free publicity. It tastes what gasoline smells like. It's disgusting. Okay. Oh hey, Daddy's not here. Oh no, right, I think he's with Futaba. Okay, so I could study or... Let's see. Still need to reach my kindness and guts. Because that's pretty low. Didn't I buy like new Oh hey, Power Ranger. Did I buy new games and stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so Gambla Goemon is for charming and kindness. Alright, let's watch this for my kindness.
Your wife. You were very close to her.
Oh god.
You are very close to her.
It's a K-drama.
Now.
This can't be. She's...
It's
What are
a
you
strange
saying?
story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased. Ghost Whisperer? Is that Ghost Whisperer?
Hey, hey!
I wonder if that woman will join the Phantom Thieves. Should be useful, don't you think? Yes. What a woman. Devoted to the spirit of the dead like that. Is it with a lady with big boobas? What? It's with Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know who you... Did she have big boobas? I never noticed. I'm sorry, I have my priorities straight. I don't look boobas. Unless they're gigantic. Maybe you learn a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. +2. Still nothing. Damn.
Well then.
Okay, never mind. The sad ramen coke is now making my stomach sad. Uh-oh. Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Be honest. In the morning, I should never be honest. When it's early in the morning and a girl, the first word she says is be honest, don't be honest. Never. Unless she asks you if you love her and you do love her, then yeah, be honest. But other than that, never be honest. Nothing good will come out of this. Am I actually getting stronger? I've been wondering really hard. I've been working really hard, sorry. But I haven't noticed any changes. Anyway, would you mind hearing me out again? Are you free today? I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later. Yeah, no. Don't be honest. Yeah, no, never. You're talking to your friends? Ah, the beauty of youth. Are you gonna head out once you're done eating? Lie all the time, give her food. Sheesh. Is your plan all set for today? We should finish your food and then head out. I still need to date a few people. Cause I've neglected my dating. Hey, should you tell the others about the target and mementos? Oh right, we need to save waifu. From the evil Oyamada. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, not like this. Don't do me like this. Game? Hello, do you have any free time today? I managed to get permission to practice in the school gym. I was thinking we could do some training inside. Does that sound okay? Oh god. Yoshizawa, why? Fine. Sure. Kasumi isn't responding. Sorry, my phone has been acting up. It just randomly shut off. It looks like it's okay now. See you! Oh, but do you want to get some food in the cafeteria first? Wait. The school is closed, so the cafeteria is closed too, right? And only after she's done with her shower, makeup, and food, then you can start talking to her. Unless she starts asking about if those pants makes her look fat. Sheesh. Then run. Dude! I'll go ahead and grab us some seats first. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria, senpai.
Senpai?
I'm sorry, I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. And figured something out. It's this! Making bentos?
Yes.
Yeah, I can cook! Awesome. So that's why she's waifu? Because she can cook? You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics. So I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you a bento.
So anyway,
Okay, so okay. So they don't eat really the cafeteria food, they just eat in the cafeteria. Best girl can cook? Does that make me a best girl considering I can cook? I wonder now. This is actually my first time cooking for someone else beside my family. Oh my god. Please, sad rum and coke. Don't come back with a vengeance. But I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. Am I on the same level as Kasumi? Well, I don't know how well she cooks. Honestly, cooking is not that hard. You just need the time and patience. If you have the time and patience, then, you know, you can make anything. Which I lack patience. So, you know, sometimes I make rock out of rice. That actually did happen. But yeah. Her rum and coke is probably not sad. She probably don't drink. I made this specifically with your body type in mind. What's that supposed to mean? And knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? Kasumi? How do you know how much I exercise? Like, what? I'm touched. It looked delicious. Let's see if it's good. No, that's mean. I'm touched. Then I'm glad I put all that effort in. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. That's brown? It looks like white rice, but okay. Weight control is important for gymnasts. But we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Yeah, I need iron. Work is destroying me. I need more iron and vitamin B. You know, you can cook some really healthy things, but if it tastes like sadness, nobody's going to eat it. True. True. It reminds me of my soup. Like, I make some healthy soup, but it doesn't taste like much, and the other day, Raish went like, oh yeah, that soup actually is pretty good. And when I check, it's because I didn't use the right broth. It was like full of salt in it, and I'm like, yeah, that's why you like it, because of the salt. Nothing else. It's the only thing different. Salt makes everything better. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastic part again. Well, anyway. Oh my god, that's
good.
a big box of food. Jeez. Is that all for you? Of course! I'll need every last grain of rice. God, that's Nico-chan. Why do you look so skeptical, Night Senpai? Best girl can eat. Yeah, the broth was not with like 60% less salt, yeah. I guess it might look a lot, but this is usually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn all this off at practice.
So,
Come on, Senpai. You'll be done before you know it. You know, when I met her, I was kind of afraid. Because the way they were talking about her, they focused a lot on her weight. And I was afraid that they were going with the route of... The route of, oh, she might be not anemic. She might be anorexic or something like that. She might have some eating disorder. I'm glad they didn't do that. I'm glad they actually make her, like, eat like there's no tomorrow. Actually way more comfortable with that. This is...
familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. What? It's MSG? Yeah, it's MSGs. Oh no, it's bad for you. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. Well, that's healthy food for you. It tastes like nothing, so it's all the same. Night Senpai, you okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's great! Yeah, no. This tastes like... Oh, I thought that'll get your attention. That's the best part. I figured too much flavoring might be bad for you, so I only went with light seasoning. Was it too light? Excuse me? Sorry. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it now, thank you. Yeah. That's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these. And I figured everyone likes curry, right? I don't like it. Raish loves it, and sometimes he puts too much in his salad. I don't like it. It's okay at best. So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Oh god. Yeah, okay, now I see why she's your waifu. Sheesh. Next thing she's gonna say that she's cooking with balsamic vinegar. Sorry. Were you not a fan of the flavor? Oh, wait. Maybe you prefer the super spicy one. Is there a third option? Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
No, I don't want her to feel bad. I did this all wrong. I'll go get some of the condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it even more. Sorry, you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise? Soy sauce? Maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Jesus Christ. Calm down! Hey, balsamic vinegar is godsend. No, it's not. It's okay, but it's not. You need to be very careful with it though. If you're not, it's gonna taste disgusting. I learned that the hard way. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new you can eat right now. Dear God! Just sit down, I'll finish it. I'm enjoying this. But... Well, thank you. Now we would really eat. Now we should really eat, sorry.
Thank you for the meal.
Whew, that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Night Senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. She could have asked me though. Like if you're not sure, if you cook for someone and you're not sure, you can always ask them. Also, I need to blow my nose. So, give me a second, guys. Alright. It's a kitty. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... You could try again sometime?
Thank you so much.
Just vibing with the music in the meantime. God, I need to change my glasses. I can't see anything anymore. They're too scratched. Dear Lord. You're very kind, Night Senpai.
Next time, I'll ask you what you like before I try anything too crazy. Good idea. I'll go buy that super spicy... Nope. I don't like spicy stuff. That super spicy Megiddo sauce for next time. I hate spicy stuff. It seems like you're always helping me find my way forward, senpai. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. That's senpai. I hope we can keep helping each other improve. Level up! Only 3? Uh-oh.
Alright.
Okay, I really need to focus on her. Okay, now that we've gotten all our nutrient, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up. Uh-oh. You went to the gymnasium and trained ourselves. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina's increased.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we're out of time.
Maybe some other time.
I guess we'll end it here for today. Hope we can do this again sometime. And off we go. Dear God, you're disgusting. All right. So what's going on? I haven't heard of any developments. Mitchell hasn't taken any action either. I heard some company's private data got leaked or something. Yeah, but it could be anyone. The number of times that leaks happen, come on. Did Midget do that? Are the Phantom Thieves sitting on their hands? Do something! Calm down. We just need for waifu to wake up. Hey, is Futaba still asleep? It's been a whole day already. She can't spend a whole month like that. Don't. You're way too impatient. Calm down. Oh, we just have to wait. Yes, let us drink some tea and calm our minds. Oh, some rice crackers with the tea would be lovely as well. What? I am most certainly in the mood. What mood? Anyway, we should wait a little longer for Futaba to wake up. For something salty today. There you go.
I understand why you guys feel nervous, but we'll just have to wait for now.
So Yusuke is a salty boy right now. Okay, let's go do the actually, I'm gonna go buy a few things and then we might go do the Big Bang Big Bang Challenge. There you go. Rewind. You don't have any anymore? Damn it. Or unless... No, okay. I could go see Oya, but nah. I'm gonna probably have to work at the beef bowl shop so I could increase my chance with the politician. Challenge. Take my money away. Yes. Stuff my face. Alright, how big this one is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the Big Bang Challenge again. This is the final task before you can ascend to the rank of captain. Your store's behemoth burger stands in your way. A meal of Leviathan proportions. Yeah, that's the one I remember. It's big. The Cosmic Tower Burger!
That's incredible.
It's massive! I'm honestly at a loss for words. This burger is the ultimate embodiment of the limitless nature of space. The volume, the flavor, the calories, every aspect of this burger is astronomical. If you can succeed at eating the entire thing, you'll be presented with an extraordinary gift. I wonder if anyone ever actually finished it.
Now then.
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go! Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. It looks like there's a whole head of lettuce in there. The burger's already cold. You.
Now then.
I'm rooting for you. And remember, nobody will think any less of you if you give up partway through. You better not, jeez. Have you seen the...
Man.
I should probably bring Kasumi in here and be like, girl, I need you to do that challenge. Can you finish it for me? Aw, it didn't work out. He had a ton of energy at the start though. Yeah, like everybody. I guess it'll take quite a bit more courage to tackle this challenge. Yeah, I just need my guts to be higher.
Yep.
I admire your enthusiasm in the face of adversity, though. +3. Yes! Alright, we got Dauntless. Now we can actually go see the guy for the gun. She could eat it all, but she couldn't because of gymnastic. True, true. Oh, I'm having a... Oh, NordVPN. Okay. Come on, we should head home. I'm full just watching you. Just from watching you. Let's sleep. Alright, who wants to be with me? Who could that be at this hour? I'll be intruding on you tomorrow. Your house manages... What? Your house manages? To be cool despite this heat? Okay. Fine. Your house manages to be cool despite this heat. At the same time, we're a coffee shop. How can it be cool? Whatever. This is a book I want to read, and should something happen, I would be ready in case we must assemble. If it works with your schedule, we could hang out. Don't worry, if you already have plans, I'll be stopping by either way. Until then, goodbye. Good day. Good day? It's the evening! It's the evening! Yusuke's coming here tomorrow, huh? He's definitely making the most of his summer vacation. I'm going to bed. Alright, we have a little bit of a problem here, because I need to go see the guy for the gun.
Hey.
Plus, I need to raise Yusuke. And I need to go to Mementos. So, I'm not sure what to do.
Oh.
You know what? I had a good idea to actually put ice in my drink. It's not so bad now. I need to raise everything, yeah. +2. You got used to the sadness.
Yes.
I think the ice, well, the ice melted for most part, so I think it just diluted a little bit the sadness. Nope.
I'll just add this.
Alright, thing is, if I don't do my things this day, I know that during the night somebody else is gonna call me and do something. Ugh.
Jeez.
Okay, I saved, so... I'm curious, if I go out for the gun, can I come back for mementos? Or if it's gonna tell me no, you have to skip.
See you later.
You think it's gonna skip?
Okay.
Everyone's here.
Okay, so unless
Huh?
the gun dude takes a whole time, a whole thing, I should be able to go to mementos. You again? So what you here for? Yes, about the bag. Is that right? Then you know we can't talk about it here. Stop by again tonight after the shop's closed. God damn it. So then, customer, you got some shopping to do, right?
Okay. Alright. You should be grateful.
I should be grateful? Sheesh. Attitude
Okay.
much?
Sounds good. Alright, which one? That one. You like it? Sounds good. Alright, which one? That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to
There you
pull a
go.
prank.
Your corset, whatever. Corset, I think it is. Whatever. Your thing
Come
costs a
again.
lot. Alright,
Okay.
hide out. People, I won't be able to go back at night though, but at least now if somebody call me the next day, I can actually date and then go see him. View request. Well then, we have some new intel on a mementos target today. We'll start with this one first.
Listen up.
This intel is on an online stalker, burning with jealousy because the man she loves has been taken away. It seems she's a Shujin student. Her delusions are really getting out of hand. She's even writing how she's going to kill them. Sheesh. If we don't stop her, she might actually do it. We need to figure something out before that happens. Oh, so she's a yandere. Awesome. We need to stop the yandere. So at first we had a dominatrix tsundere thingy, and now we have a yandere. What is wrong with people?
Okay.
Fine by me. That's not all. Now on the next target.
Listen up.
This is about that doctor in Yongen Jaya, Takumi. She's in a real pinch right now. An old boss of hers, Oyamada, is trying to crush her clinic to save himself. This is a doctor in Yongen. Shit. This guy is hiding some serious medical mistakes. It turns out he's quite the criminal.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Alright, we gotta operate on that dude's rotten heart then.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. I already left the calling card at our target's home. No objections, right?
Yep.
We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's an anonymous decision. Okay. All that's left now is to take down the target and mementos. Love sick cyber stalking girl? Sheesh. Let's go. Let's see, how many targets we have? 2 of them. Should we get going? Yes, we
Okay,
need to save
let's
waifu.
go.
My foot itch and hurt. Ugh. Mementos. I can sense some restlessness coming from below us again. Yeah, because it's torrential rain. I think because we have torrential rain, the enemy is gonna be weaker. Or it's gonna be easy to like daze them or something. Oh yeah, this happened before too. If I'm remembering right, that Metaverse nav. Yep, we got something. There you go, new place. Because we saved Futaba. Actually, I don't remember if this one was for Futaba or was for
A new area has been confirmed in
kind
the
of
depths.
Shiro.
Updating guidance information.
I think that one is because of Futaba.
How much bigger is this place gonna get?
Never ending.
Yo, Mona, can't you turn into some kind of high-powered radar or something? We'd know how deep it goes if you could.
No, but Futaba
That's
can.
impossible. It would be dangerous to wander blindly. We simply do not have enough information.
Just driving around won't likely do us any good either.
Yeah, but the path keeps going forward. We'll reach the depths eventually, I think.
That again.
Also, I'm deeply insulted because the boys has insulted Futaba, saying that she was trash. And the boys are Joey, Connor, and Garnt. They're mean and evil. Futaba's the best. I'm not gonna contest their waifu though, cause she's good too. Like, Makoto is pretty up there. But how dare they insult my waifu? Evil men. I'm curious about what might have happened. We should go investigate, Joker. Wow, it's raining cats and dogs outside. No wonder they called it torrential rain. What about Best Girl? They didn't talk about her mostly because they talked about Persona 5 and not Persona 5 Royale. So I don't know. I don't know if they've played Royale, so I don't know if they know Kasumi. This will definitely have some kind of effect on mementos.
Hey.
What's gonna happen? Well, even normal rains affects mementos. I bet this is the same, but to a greater extent. More enemy reinforcement will appear, but so will rare items. God, that's gonna be a pain. So, you're saying we gotta psych ourselves up?
Wait!
Hold on. Let's not get reckless here, okay?
I'm prepared.
Alright.
Let's focus and get moving.
Okay. You know, I'm terribly sorry. But
What is the matter? It looks like...
I kinda want
I
Yusuke
understand.
in my team. Sorry. Please don't hate me. Oh god, I forgot to equip him. This is gonna be bad. Oh well. He needs some love too, right? Right, guys? Right? I'm not making a mistake here. Actually, can I teleport? No, I can't.
Well then.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this. 6 out of 10? Oh, so I didn't finish the area. Yeah, because it's a rest area. Okay. If it looks like a mistake, feels like a mistake, and sounds like a mistake, it's probably a mistake. Oops. Alright, let's head back. What? I missed... Is the target up? I didn't had the chance to read. It was on auto. Alright, let's go up, we'll see. They're still not talking to me? God damn it. Actually, you know what?
Alright, let's...
I don't have... Oh. I guess I could do that. Please tell me it's very close from the entrance. Doesn't look like it. Tell me I was not wrong. Nothing.
There's a shadow up ahead.
Nothing.
The decision is yours, Joker.
Boom.
Now's our chance to strike. Go. The enemy is weak against ice.
I guess it was a good thing that I got Yusuke.
Let's go. Goemon, strike!
There you go. Be gone.
No sudden movements.
I made the right call! Yay! At least for that enemy.
And the curtain falls. Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
I'm going back. Oops. I want that treasure chest. Damn it.
Alright, the first move is ours. It's clearly inferior. Win with wing attacks.
Also guys, don't forget that I'll be streaming tomorrow. Since I missed yesterday.
Okay guys,
It's gonna be the same hours.
cleanup complete.
Money!
That was an easy win. Oh.
Ooh, an homunculus. I'm glad I got this one. Please don't see me.
I see
Alright.
the platform.
Going down. Special stream. I'm still unsure if I'm gonna do a stream for Christmas though.
Hmm?
Oh, it's on. Oh, nice. Let's go this area. Kind of curious where the second one is though, because there was only one exclamation point on the map.
There's a shadow up ahead.
Now's our chance to strike. Go. Zona. Zoro. We have him.
Dead.
Only one more.
Persona!
Let's go.
Goemon, strike!
A little bit overkill, but it's fine.
Got him on the ground. I knew you could do it. This'll
And the curtain falls. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're done here. Let's go.
No, my target is here. Can't leave. Hopefully I'll also get a few levels the next time I don't feel under-leveled.
The first move is ours.
They don't give me a lot of XP, so I don't think it's gonna happen. They barely gave any XP.
Annihilated. Queen. Hey, that's a rare one. Don't let it escape. Take this.
Oh, this one's stronger. Okay. know, yesterday I was talking with a guy at work. Well, this morning, to be more accurate. And I told him that I was streaming and everything, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna check your stream." And I'm like, I'm not sure I want that, because, you know, my chats sometimes are kind of degenerates. I'm not very comfortable with people at work seeing that part of me. I was like, oh, okay. I do nothing yet. Yeah, nothing yet. The word is yet. It's all the lollies. Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah,
Easier than
sometimes you
cleaning my
guys are a
brushes.
little... Yeah,
Look, a treasure chest.
intense. Bless Magatma. He's gonna see me. I don't really want to fight. I just want to reach my target for most part, but ah, damn it! It targeted the chest. Why did it attack? Ugh. Fine. No, it was not the wrong button. It just the game decided to change target.
Two foes left. Let's do this. One enemy remaining.
Because it targeted the chest, but because the enemy was close, it ended up attacking. Give me money.
Fine.
Now, let's continue. Nice work, team.
All right.
Oh.
Open sesame. Okay. I don't even remember what that do. Ah, god damn it. Why do you guys have to be on my way? Come on.
Now's our chance to strike. Go. That's four knockdowns. How did you like that?
I've got it. Persona. Goemon.
But at least Yusuke is getting some XP. Like I said, it's not a lot, but at least he's getting some. They're just showing you the one who's bumping into them. I mean, I would like to just
Okay.
pass near them and not trigger them, but they're the ones gonna be like, oh hey, I need to kill you. Wait, I didn't get this? Oh. I didn't get this. Uh-oh. So there's a chance there's a chance I missed other stamp thing.
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Boom. Honestly, 7 out of 10 means that there's 3 missing. Was it 10 or 15? I don't remember.
Now, let's continue. Yeah.
If it's out of 10, it means there's 3 missing, so there's probably 3 floors
Okay.
left. So I don't think I miss any. We'll see, we'll see. Because there's at least 1 stamp per floor, I think. I might be wrong. I forgot. I haven't played this game in a while, so. Alright, please don't be a pain in my butt. So that's the shadow of that doctor, Oyamada. That bastard looks like he's been acting. No, he's been eating well lately. Damn. He's mad because the guy eats well. What? You should be like, that bastard looks like a douchebag or something. Or that bastard is a... I don't know. I have nothing. He made a mistake in rushing a drug's development. And now intends for his subordinate to take the fall.
What a jerk.
Good alimentation is the bane of his existence. Yeah, I don't know about that one. People might die if we don't change his heart. A good doctor will have to quit.
Yeah.
We gotta do something. Then let's kick his butt. Everyone is trash. As head of the medical office, I'm superior to everyone. I deserve all your respect. You should be begging me to examine you. Oof. No. I'm not okay with that statement. Be grateful I have the compassion to fix you trash. That's enough. Ah, you're that kid who has Takami's. So how's she doing? She was so depressed when she heard her patient died. Oh, I'm so worried about her. Poor girl. It's been so long since I felt so exhilarated. Now I want to start smoking just to smite him, just to spite him. Ugh. Did she quit being a doctor yet? If she hasn't, then tell her she better hurry it up. I won't let her quit.
I'll never forget.
What? You dare talk to me? You're superior like that? Get the F out of here. Ugh. Your diagnosis is arrogance with no chance of recovery. The irony here is strong. I better treat you right away. And I'll blame your death on Takumi messing you up again. Oh hey, it's a monkey. Monkey. Ugh. Sad rum and coke. Feel the power of medicine. I forgot how much I hated Pepsi. Now that I'm reminded, I'm never gonna drink it again. At least for another, like, 10 years. Did he have a weakness or something? Oh, we don't know. Oh, it's gonna be easy. Yeah. Yeah, no, you suck, dude. And done. Over. Vital signs diminishing. Easy.
Oh, what have I done?
How come I'm not good enough? I want to save people's lives. Then you don't do it the right way, dude. And I want to do something great and help make medical history. But I'm just a mediocre doctor. I've only gotten promoted because of my university connections. Takumi, though, she was creative. She had all these ideas, and her techniques were extraordinary. Everything I ever wanted. Fame, prestige. Okay, first of all, when you're a doctor, you should never aim for fame and prestige. This is just bad. That's why you're a bad doctor. She earned in just a few short years. I was jealous of her. That's why I tried to take all the credit for her new drug. You're an awful person. If only there were a medication to treat jealousy. It would be sold out. Very often. Takumi's patience isn't dead. thought she wouldn't recover, so I moved her to the hospice wing for terminally ill patients. But that patient didn't believe my diagnosis. She ended up transferring to another hospital. Of course, transferring to another hospital makes her own hospital and university looks really bad. That's why I made everyone tell the same lie. The patient chose to leave the hospice and then died. She doesn't have much time left, but maybe Takemi could do something about it. What an ass. It's like, you do realize that you could have cost her life, right? Like, if we wouldn't have done this, then the patient would have actually died because of him, instead of letting Takemi save her. Like, what an asshole. Miriyarama, oh nice. It sounds like the patient is still alive. I should go tell Takemi about this right away. It's like the death of a patient will be on your hands. What an asshole, seriously. I hate him. Impressive leadership. Well, what's next? Do you want to continue exploring? How many targets left in this area? One? Okay then, what's our next move, Joker? Let's do that. There must be more places to explore. Kemda. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Still far though. There must be deeper inside. Yeah, probably after the rest. Where? Probably after the resting area. Okay, down. All the way down. You be. Already? I keep charging my controller, but... Like, I swear, when I unplugged it, it says it was full. I don't know why my controller drains so fast. Hey Markley, how you doing? You have two in your room? Sheesh. What are you doing with two controllers in your room? I'm kind of worried that my controller might be too old and maybe it's broken or something. It doesn't charge well. I don't know. I might need to get a new one. Couldn't find the one you had taken last time and thought you put it back. Needed to test your game with the gamepad. Okay.
It's so dark.
Oh, hey, that's new.
Mementos is an amalgamation of the people's cognition. This can affect the environment as well as the structure. It hasn't been like this in a long time. But it seems like the darkness won't be the only thing we'll have to deal with.
You mean we have even more stuff to worry about?
Yes, death.
In a way, I can sense rare shadows all around us. We should explore this area for a bit, despite the darkness.
When exploring mementos, you may end up in an area that looks different than usual. This means that there is a deviation in the area. There can be effects on the deviated floor that will aid or disrupt your investigation. In most cases, good and bad events will occur simultaneously. Oh my god, simultaneous. I'm being punished. I'm being punished right now. Okay, a little bit of context. Just before the stream, I was watching Abba and Preach. And the title of the video is "We're Going to Hell. Japanese try to say English word." That word wasn't the English word that Japanese people had to pronounce and they couldn't do it, and I was laughing my ass off earlier. And now I can't say it. I myself cannot say that word. I'm being punished. Simultaneously. There you go. When you leave a deviated floor, the effect will disappear. Make sure you know what the difference are before charging forward.
I don't really want to stick around here, but if you say so, then I guess we can go for it. Joker, just drive extra safe or something.
Extra safe? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, and Jose is here too? God damn it, kid. That is not the best place to show up. Oh god, all the way there. I really can't see. Uh-oh, I'm gonna... Ooh, there's something shiny here. Oh, it's a rare. Freaking Jose, I know, right?
Hey, that's a rare one. Don't let it escape. Take this. That should have done it.
I feel like he's trolling me.
Persona.
Oh, okay, they're all weak to Fray. I thought it changed every time.
You have them on the rope. Disarray. Okay, guys. Done and done.
Okay. Easier than cleaning my brushes.
God. You know, I would have liked it if at least I could go up. I would have liked it if at least I could have the map. Okay, so I just went back to my... Nice. I went there earlier. Where? How? Nani? Dear Lord. Okay. Please show it on the map, please. Spare me. Ooh, chest.
Oh.
But yeah, we might get lost very often here. Was expecting something better than that. There's a rare monster here.
Hey, that's a rare one. Don't let it escape. That was your skill.
You need to use your high beam. What?
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
God. No. Jose. Okay, there's something here.
There's the platform. I suppose that's it for this.
Okay, I
area,
found the down area. I'm just gonna go talk to Jose first. If... What? Jose! How? How do I reach you? There you go. Okay, and where? High beams are the very, very bright light on a car. I don't think I have that on Morgana. You keep in mind, it's still a cat.
My persona.
Lots of rare. Well, that's the disturbance. He did say that we were surrounded by rare, so. You know, at the same time, we don't really know what Morgana has.
Okay.
That was so easy. I'm yawning. Oh, mister.
If Morgana can turn into a car, you know.
Hey, mister.
Is that a crystal you've got there? Let me see. If I just do this and then put that there.
Good.
Nice. All done. Now it should do you some good. Here you go, mister. Let me know if you find any other like it, okay? Learning about warped cognition also teaches me more about humans. Alright, do I have enough for a stamp or something? Money reward. Item. Yes. I want better items. What can I buy from you? Okay, so I still don't know what is considered a safe place. Oh, hey, Shadow Wolf, how you doing? Cause yeah, I went outside of a palace, tried to use it, it didn't do anything. I went in a safe room, a room where I can save, didn't do it. So I really don't know what they consider a safe place. Oh well. The game doesn't consider the safe room as a safe place because I tried to use it in a safe room and it didn't let me. So I really don't know where I can use that. Unless it's only for mementos. It might be an item just for mementos, it's for the restroom, maybe. Hope we run into each other again soon. If that's the case, it kind of sucks. Okay, let's try to find our way back. It was up here. Nope. There you go. Boom.
I found a chest.
Also, Shadow Wolf, I am terribly sorry for last week. You were right about Futaba fight. Like, I contradicted you because I thought I remembered something, but I remember it wrong, apparently. Because I was curious. I checked the fight on Persona 5 for Futaba. And yeah, you were right. Never trust your memory, Frost. Sheesh.
Keep it going, Fox. Took one out. All right.
I stand corrected. It's okay. Give me money. Actually, I should probably get some of those since the door is red right now. So I should fuse.
No time to waste. A spectacular victory.
Money.
Okay.
Actually, let me check this first. There you go.
There's a treasure chest. Come.
You know, at least I admit that I was wrong. I could have just pretended that I didn't check or anything. I could have just said nothing. Invincible! Alright. How far is the next target? Because she didn't show up in the, on the map.
Now's our chance to strike.
Pew pew! Oh wow.
Not bad. Continue.
Nice.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Minuscule physical damage? What? No.
Okay.
Why would you want that?
Good work. Keep it up. It's a shadow. Watch out.
Once we're done with the other target, oh, damn! I need to heal Morgana. Once we're done with the other target, I'm probably gonna check on waifu.
Persona! Feel my ray! For me.
This is my other self.
Since we managed to stop Oyamada, we're probably gonna have a chance to increase her even more.
Persona! Johanna! Knock down, Queen! You have them on the ropes!
I need to blow my nose.
Okay, guys. Done and done! That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
Now I need to go get the Yandere. Yeah. Remove all stats debuff for ally. I mean, I don't want her as a support, so nah.
Okay.
Child's play.
I want her as a big damage dealer.
There's the platform.
Oh, okay, it does show.
Okay.
Can I check how many stamps I have left? Yeah, I have only 3 stamps left to find. So I don't think there's that many missing. There's one at the end that I can tell. Oh hey, a rare. I love how the rares are just chilling there.
That's a rare one. Don't let it escape. Persona! Charge, Johanna! Knock down, Queen! You have them on the rope! Okay, guys. They felt that one.
Okay.
Child's play.
It's a shadow. Watch out, Joker.
There's nothing here. You know, I thought the thing that was making my drink sad was the rum. So I added even more Pepsi, but no. It's actually both. There's nothing here. Why am I doing... Oh no, wait. I can break the wall, right? Yeah. Pepsi is a sad drink.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Yeah, I said rum. I made myself a sad rum and coke.
I'm sorry.
I am thou. Goemon, strike!
It tastes like disappointment. Yeah.
Enemy down.
And resentment. Bitterness and sadness, yeah. Basically, I had my Christmas lunch yesterday, and I stole a few sorry, I had a brain fart. I stole a few soft drinks. Why it makes it sad? Because it's not a rum and coke, it's a rum and Pepsi, and it just tastes disgusting. True, I didn't steal them, I asked, so it's fine. I took them.
Okay.
I asked my boss if I could have some, and it was like, yeah, as long as you don't take the whole thing. You can leave it whatever you want.
Joker, there's a treasure.
You liberated them. Am I even going in the right direction?
Look,
I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh, sorry. But yeah, I took a few can of soft drinks and what else did I take? I take some chocolate. I don't remember what else I took.
Persona, out of our way! Witness my resolve!
I shall push you to the shore.
I'm dead.
All according to plan.
A spectacular victory!
It's kind of funny because my Christmas gift was a box of chocolate that I can't even eat.
Okay.
First because
They were
I'm
nothing.
lactose intolerant, and second because I hate caramel. So it's kind of funny. I just gave it to Raish.
We're at the platform. Now.
I can eat them, I just won't enjoy it. Yeah, no. Alright, huh? The next area feels different from the ones before. Your goal may be close. Again? Damn. Now you're showing up everywhere. Took you long enough.
Treasure chest.
Oh, he's right there. Okay. What was the book? It's a French book. Give me a second. Oh. God, just the name. L'éveil, trahison. De Catherine Chénard. Oh God. It's a French book. Damn son, did you miss us that much? I guess so. You know, it's kind of ironic that we got a French book, but 90% of the night stuff speaks English. And English only. It's kind of funny. And my boss even made the joke of like, well, you could use Google Translate, I guess. And I'm like, yeah. For how many page? Like, it's a pretty big book, let's be honest.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see. For 518 page. I don't think they're gonna use Google Translate for that. Oh wait, I actually wanted to have Ame. Can I kill everyone but Ame? Oh, never mind.
Let's go. Goemon,
Well, maybe.
I am thou. Goemon, strike. One shadow left.
Give me Ame.
Let's go.
Damn it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have anything to make her fall asleep or something. She's not gonna... Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do? I want her. Okay, there we go. Let me your power. You're so kind, sparing me. Hmm? Wait, I remember something. That was quick. Ame no Huzume. Damn, the easiest persona to get.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
It's like, yeah, sure, let me be in you. Let me be in your mask, sorry.
Alright.
Let me lend you my power. There you go. Nothing. Alright, a stamp thing.
That takes care of this area.
Wait, did I completely miss? Yeah, I completely missed Jose. Oops. Alright, kid. I'm coming back for you. Phrasing. See, that's why I don't want my coworker to watch this stream.
Let's show them what's what.
Sure.
It's showtime. Here's a bonus. Excellent. Great, huh?
Let's go.
Aren't they weak to like gun or no? Never mind. But yeah, like I said earlier, I have a coworker that I talked to, and I told him that I was streaming. I was like, oh yeah, what's your stream? And I was like, I'm not sure I want you to have there. I don't want you here because, you know, my stream sometimes can be weird and my chat is... Yeah, they're degenerates sometimes. Just sometimes. I don't know what they're gonna think of me, so I'm like, you know, I'm not comfortable with them yet to see what is okay and not with them. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that it skipped the negotiation.
Okay.
That's a useful information.
Victory. Now let's keep going.
Also, I did say that I need some, and I keep killing them. Oops.
That one is no joke. Be careful. Very nice.
I'm the one drinking stuff tonight.
It exploded.
I very rarely drink. Let me enjoy my single sad drink.
Spectacular victory.
Oh, Morgana got a...
Now I'm even more charming.
Nice. Alright, let's remove that trash.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, so Jose's right there. There's nothing here, and there's this dude here. There you go.
Alright. The first move is ours. Persona. Feel my
And also don't forget I'll be streaming tomorrow. Because I didn't stream yesterday.
Keep it going, Fox. Took one out. Alright.
I was working yesterday, and honestly,
That's a rare one. Don't let it escape.
I had more fun working on Friday than the other days. The theme is different.
Use my persona.
And I don't know, they're just more
Knock down Queen.
social, I guess. They're more open to talk to you.
Finish
Maybe I could ask to be on both. Well, if I do that, I won't be able to stream at all.
Okay.
And let's be honest, I don't think my body can do it. I found it best to capture all the shadow at least once, if for no other reason that after it makes it all weakness and strength known. Yeah, but on this one, I don't remember who does it. But there's a relationship that when you increase, it allows you to find somebody's weakness or affinities or things like that. So you don't really need to capture them. But I see what you mean. In my case, usually I prefer to capture them just so that if I need to craft a powerful persona from a weaker one, well, I don't need to run around and try to find it or whatever. So then I can just buy it from the compendium, then fuse my thing, and there you go. Alright, give me your power. Because I need to fuse stuff once I'm out of here.
Now, let's continue. Not bad.
All right.
But yeah, usually the only reason why I capture them is really just to craft better personas.
Be careful.
Alright, so we're done here, I think. Oh, this... Why is there so many people? Oh, right, there was nothing here. Alright. Murder!
Two foes left. Let's do this. Only one more.
Victory is ours.
Also, I think Futaba also reveals somebody's weakness, but I'm not sure. I don't fully remember what Futaba can and cannot do.
Oh, mister. Hey, mister.
What's up, kid? Give me some souls. Alright, where am I going? There's a stamp there that I did? No, I didn't. So up. Please don't see me. Okay. One more to go. So that's the last one? Yeah. Makes sense. Otherwise I would be confused. There it is! Mogami's shadow. I was about to say another name, but okay. She's smirking. That's kind of creepy. Her blog is full of her crazy thoughts. She must be lost in some sort of sick romance fantasy. Shouldn't we do something about it before she can hurt anybody?
Okay, let's go.
Of course. Let's do it. Can I get this time first? There you go. Done.
What's going on?
What are you phantom thieves doing? I know why you'd go after Kamoshida, but why me? Hey, I don't blame you for falling in love, but there's a point where it goes too far. You're the bitch trying to steal... First of all, calm down. Trying to steal Hikesugi-kun away from me.
What did you say?
Who are you calling a bitch? And I'm not interested in Hikesugi. You're just a sore loser. Hanging out with some lame guys and a funny looking animal?
What was that?
What do you say? Why you don't you? Because you're a crazy bitch.
Do you think
Makoto has the ability that lets you know if an attack will be repelled, absorbed, nullified, but this doesn't actually identify what it weaks to. No, but there is somebody that identifies the weakness. I just don't remember who. But we did have the weakness identified a few times before. Guess if we don't stop you, you're going to kill someone. Maybe you're just a loser but a Damien. I know, right? Funny looking animal? Is she talking about me? This makes me mad. Get her. It's a teddy bear! Aww! Cute and creepy at the same time. My favorite kind. Ugh. Don't get in the way of romance. Okay. How weak are you? Okay. Not weak at all.
Persona! Persona! Violet win!
Pew 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 pew! Oh, I do have it. Now how come I didn't remove this? I guess I'm a dumbass. Let me check. I'm actually curious.
What?
Queen, your defenses are down. Be careful.
With beauty and grace.
Let me check just a second. Oh, I can't find it. I really can't find my thing. Oh, whatever. I'll just keep playing.
Persona!
Pew pew pew.
Use my persona. Time for my persona.
Brain shake.
All right, Queen.
Okay. Finally, we can see it. Oh my god, yes. Show it to me.
Running on empty, man.
Behold! A saucy, zesty masterpiece!
What?
Ain't nothing better than this.
What?
Get out, dumbass!
Oh my god, I love this one. What? Me. If you disturb me during my meal, I will kick the hell out of you. I love this one. Okay, I really love this one.
What have I done?
My romance. My passion. I can't believe it was all wrong. What is real love and romance? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Shall I show you? No. You'll understand someday. Someday? When will that be? What should I do with all of these feelings inside of me? I don't know. You ask that to a person who has trouble dealing with her anger. I have anger issues. So, I don't know. Find a therapist. He'll tell you. Go see Dr. Maruki. Daddy will tell you. You're from Shujin, so he's there every Monday. You dare interrupt my meal? I see you have chosen death. Yes. I love it. I love that one. You want Yusuke to make you some food? Jeez. Just tell him face to face. And don't write weird stuff in your blog. Sorry. Don't take courage though.
Thank you.
I'm scared. But I'll do it. Please, wait for me, Ikesuji-kun.
Well,
Hey, just don't do anything weird. There it is! The treasure! Sorry, what? A sticky hairball? We got a sticky hairball? Ew. I don't think I can actually open it. Oh no, I can because it opened. Don't you just feel like the whole world approve of you whenever these things open? For a second, but then I think how there are more of these walls waiting ahead. Alright, let's get in there. Let's not. Let's actually just leave because we already went for all of our targets.
Do you need something?
Shut up, lolly. Shadow factorization allow you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle. That's my ability at level 7. I just checked. She's the only party that has something like this. But I noticed at some point we had weakness revealed. That's the thing. We did have at some point some weakness revealed. I just don't know.
Pursue rehabilitation
How?
with all your body and soul.
Alarm time, inmate. Prepare for the
This is an alarm fusion.
Ooh, Valkyrie. I don't have the level though. Ame? Byakko? Why are you costing all so much? Oh my god. I don't remember if Kloto is good.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Alright.
Is this something you need?
No, it's not. I want to keep Kaguya. Okay, let's get Kloto.
You okay with this?
Choose which skills to inherit.
I hate all of those. I really don't know what to do here.
I cannot expect any new power from this. Well, well.
As far as I recall, weakness are revealed only after you try an attack type at least once. After it will be always known. I don't know. Whatever, it's not important. It's not important. I'm Kloto. Alright, can I fuse Kloto with Ame? Not Ame, but wait, who was it? Sure. Nope, Psy. Okay. With Sudama. Fuki? Sure.
Do you really need to choose which skills to
Yeah, because at
inherit?
the end of the day, I don't give a rat's ass. Rain, snow, pollen warning always in effect. What? I want that. How? Oh, low chance of blessings to kill. Map C, because we do need some psi. Oh damn it! It changed the one that I didn't want it. Rack.
This should confer some small. I see.
Alright, are you gonna craft something different or are you gonna stay with what you just told me? I wish I could skip earlier, but... Oh, hey! Cerberus? Oh, no. Arthurus? Arthurus? That mask means you, my master. Me become loyal guard dog. Ruff, ruff. Yeah, Cerberus has 3 heads. You're right. What? 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 Oh, it seems the result did not go as planned. Uh-oh. What have I done? Medium physical damage. Minuscule EO. Increased chance of critical. That could be useful though. Ooh! Okay, very useful. Critical rate when surrounded. Increased critical rate during an ambush. Increased critical... The chance of critical? Jesus Christ. Okay, so if I want to crit... Doggy. Doggy's the play. Alright. Damn. Alright, and out we go.
Ow.
Yes. Get me out of here. We need to go see waifu.
You're back.
Wait, can I go outside or I'm too tired? Hey, I heard some company's info got leaked. Yes, it seems the private dealings of a large corporation were publicly disclosed. It's caused quite a stir. People are wondering if Medjed is behind it. That wasn't a promise. Indeed, I doubt they'd do anything before the deadline they impose on us. This seems to be just a minor thing, quite different from what Medjed has done up until now. Is that so? So, it wasn't Medjed. Damn, that shit freaked me out. It's honestly kind of hard not having a knee-jerk reaction to this stuff nowadays. Well, like I said earlier, it's a pretty regular thing. We see a lot of leaks and stuff like that. Oh my god, I don't know how to say that word. It's awesome if you get ambush. It's a party-wide all-staff buff. Is this what I read earlier? Is this a skill I read earlier? Sometimes people react to these situations by pleading for help from the Phantom Thieves. We need to find a way to stand up for them.
I should write something.
Let's... Severuni. I don't think I could see my wife foodering.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm too tired.
Hey.
Enjoy summer while you can. It almost sounds like a threat. But okay.
Hey!
What? I didn't read.
Oh!
Oh, okay. It's because I was sitting instead of watching. Alright, let's finish this movie. Or show.
You can see me? Please tell him the truth.
Don't worry. You're safe. Can you tell me what happened?
God, it's disgusting. Ugh. It's a strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirit of the deceased. Was that ghost telling the truth? I'm on the edge of my seat here. Yes.
Oh!
So we finished watching Wraith, huh? Maybe you'll learn a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Still? Damn.
Okay.
Let's go return the DVD soon.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Into the bed. Oops, sorry, I didn't read. At this rate, they're gonna end up attacking us. I heard stocks are down. Is that because of Medjed? I really wish they wouldn't do this. I heard some other companies' private data got leaked. What are the Phantom Thieves doing? We're waiting for, backup waifu to wake up. Here's first waifu, ultimate waifu. I'm just checking, but you're not having any side effect, are you? Well, as long as you're healthy. Bye. I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later.
Hey.
Today's your day off. Are you gonna go somewhere? Oh, and make sure you eat your curry before it gets cold. I still need to figure it out, like, what I need to do to have Sojido finally level. Oh well. We got an invitation to go out. Let's reply once we finish eating. Actually, I'm gonna go buy some nutrient and then I'm gonna go see waifu. Man, this is crazy. I can't keep up with this constant influx of posts. Isn't it tough being popular? The kitties? Is it tough being popular? Isn't tough being popular? The kitties? What? What are you doing? They're saving your bacons again. You're a wordless pleb. Sheesh. Anyway, here's the latest lead I have. This one seems to be about someone abusing their power. I wonder if it was written by a former employee of the company in question. Apparently, one of the higher-ups has been claiming the achievement of his subordinates as his own. That really sucks. That's some business sense. He's not worth our time. Excuse me. You can't seriously just be accepting of that. No, I know the name of the company. It's called Blizzard. Sorry. I know the name of the company. But I don't have any detail on the person himself. I was joking, by the way. It's just that there's so much stuff going on with Blizzard lately that, yeah. I just had to say it. The company is over in Shinjuku, so try asking around places where businessmen could hang out. A bar at night may be a start. That should be a good place to get more info on the situation. I hope this isn't asking too much of you. Sorry, I'll look for another one just in case. We aren't just your slave. Okay. Brewing coffee gives confidence point for Sojiro, if you recall. Are you sure? Because he's not there, so I don't see... It's like, unless he's watching you make the coffee. Where do I want to go? There. Alright, so An wants to do something, but I'm sorry. I'm busy. Waifu is most important.
What do you want to do?
Shopping.
Welcome.
Oh, hey. Only two? Okay. Only the best for my plant. Best for Iceman. Who's in Ayoma? Oh well, we don't have time for that. Clinic. He takes the coffee after you brew it and he gives you a little random coffee factoid. I think it's only when you date him. No? Well, date him, I mean, when you spend time with him. Is there something you want? I have to talk to you. There's nothing to talk about. When you date him, what? I'm sorry. Well, I mean, he is Pimp Daddy, so yeah. Lady, you don't have a choice to hear me out. Why don't you tell Takumi about Hoyamada? Tell her.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, fine. I'll go to you, so wait there. So, what do you need to talk about? I thought I asked you not to come back here. Oh, doctor! And you too! Yes. I wanted to speak with you right away. The hospital that was on the news is the same one you used to work at, right? The hospital on the news? Oh dear. I'm afraid everyone was thinking the same thing. But I knew you weren't capable of doing those horrible things.
What is it?
What's going on? Oh my. You really don't know, do you? Chief of Staff Oyamada turns himself in. He was manipulating things behind the scenes. Turns out he was the one who made that terrible medical error and laid the blame on his subordinates.
Huh?
Is that true? It's been on the news channel all over the country. I haven't seen it. I just knew something didn't quite add up about that story. I never believed someone like you could have ever done something like that. Hooray, doctor! But what's a medical error? Oh boy, kid. What? It's something that shouldn't be allowed to happen. I guess. Oh, sorry, you guessed? No. It should never happen. Final. There's not I guess. Alright, sorry, I had to blow my nose. It's when a doctor makes a no-no. That sounds even worse.
What's the meaning of this?
Is this all some elaborate joke? Oyamada surrendering himself? At such a convenient time? Why? It doesn't matter. It's too late. It doesn't change the fact that I couldn't save her. About that... Oyamada lied to you.
What?
There's no way!
Wait.
Did you just mention anything about the patient involved in the medical error incident? Oh, it must have been difficult for her too. I heard she's been moved to another hospital. What's the matter, dear? Are you okay, doctor?
I see.
So she's alive. Let's get to work, doctor. Yes, of course. She's super happy.
Do you have time?
You'll help me, right? I take back what I said. We'll resume development right away. Damn. Didn't take a lot to make her like, let's go! Unless you're Dr. Nick, then they always happen. What? Who's Dr. Nick? I feel like I'm missing something. Level up. Level 8. Awesome. 2 more level and then we're maxed.
All right.
No, the YouTuber is Mike.
Sorry.
Never mind the Simpson guy. Oh god. I'm dating myself a lot there. Oh god. We're going to move quickly today, so you may experience some pain during the examination. Sorry, just hang in there, okay? Got it. Do what you have to do, waifu. It's for Miwa-chan.
Thanks.
Thank you. You're a good guy. Once the medicine is perfected, I'll introduce you to Miwa-chan and tell her how much you helped. Alright, into the examination room you go. Then off you go. Take the glove out. I feel like cooperating in this that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. By 1. Okay, that was... Alright.
Take care.
You remember him? It's just that I stopped watching The Simpsons a while back. Was that gonna kind of stop appearing? Okay. Oh, hey! Any change in your condition after that last one? I pushed you way too hard today. Really. I'm sorry. But I won't waste the opportunity you're giving me. You're going to make up for a lost time. God, what was wrong with me? I can't believe I spent all that time mopping, feeling sorry for myself. Miwa-chan was fighting all that time. I have to fight for her too. Anything else I can do? You really are a weird kid. You've done so much for me already. No, the rest is up to me. All we need are some finishing touches, and this drug will be ready. Anyways, get some good rest today. Remember, you can call me anytime. Anytime? Even at like 5 AM? Okay, good night. This character has been rumored to have been killed off in the movie when he crushed under a giant shard of glass. What?
You're back.
Hey, hey!
You got some sooty armor. How about you wash that over at the laundromat? I would love to, but...
Oh!
Can I...
I should write something.
Oh!
Hoi, Kawakami. Oh, it's you. Maybe I could just head to your place and get over it quickly, but I end up working on it, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. How do I get her to work? I don't understand. I thought I'd just call her, but it never works.
Okay.
Unless I just need to do this and... Oh, there you go. Kawakami! Take care of my shit. Hi. There you go. Clean my clothes. Just sit there and wait for my clothes to be done. But they later debunked that. I think they just don't have much use for his character anymore. I mean, medical malpractice isn't really a subject to lightly joke about. True. Even in a show like that, The Simpsons. I mean, they do joke about it fairly often in, was it Family Guy or American Dad? I don't remember. I think it's American Dad. Alright, we can finally go see... Oh, please tell me. Okay, good. She's not available. Awesome. First of all, I would like to purchase.
Alright. Alright. right, which one?
Cause, yeah.
That's what you're choosing?
Oh my god.
You like it?
That's a pricey weapon. You're lucky I like you, Yusuke.
Sounds good. That one? How's that? Alright.
Aquamarines? Oh my god, that's worth a lot. Damn.
I guess that's fine. Come again.
Alright, dude, about that gun. I don't want to talk about the bag. Is that right? That was a custom gun that I modified to make it look as real as possible. Had a customer who was interested in it. You helped me out by snuggling it out here so that I didn't get caught by those detectives. You're an accomplice now, so don't go snitching. I got everything on my security camera. I'm interested in guns. Huh? It's still a fake gun, so I don't see how he could be in trouble.
Hey.
What are you talking in the back?
Who the hell are you?
A gun enthusiast.
At your age? Well, I guess you got the heart of an enthusiast.
I swear, I'm not sus.
You're a strange one, kid.
Yes, I know. Everybody tells me that.
Wait a sec. Yeah, this could work. Hey, I can grant that wish of yours. But you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
How you feel? So you just you choose the price on how you feel? A real looking fake gun could still put you in big trouble, I'm sure. Probably, but still, it's still fake, so I don't think they could really arrest you or anything. They might force you to put a special paint or something on the tip or whatever, just so people don't think it's a real gun. Like how they're doing here in Canada. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Movies set to use prop guns, but they still have accidents. Yeah, I know. I hated that orange piece of plastic on my fake guns. This sounds suspicious. Just let me buy them already.
You're not bluffing, are you, kid?
No, give me the guns.
May actually make you more useful if you are.
Give me the good goods.
Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example, you help me out with my business. Smuggling goods, destroying evidence.
Smuggling goods and destroying evidence? Dude, you're making it worse by the minute.
And as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu. With good prices for a punk like you. What do you say? Not bad, huh?
What's your goal here?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Gotta fight evil with evil. I need a pawn of my own.
Sir, I'm a nerd.
Don't talk to no one about this. Got it? Just follow my orders.
Other than the police and the military, no one in Japan may purchase a handgun or a rifle. Hunters and target shooter may possess shooter and hair guns under strictly circumcised condition. The police check guns, license, ammunition inventory to make sure there are no shells or pellets unaccounted for. A gig gun enthusiast. You know, I'm not sure which one of the boys, but one of the boys, sorry, spoiler alert, but one of the boys actually bought a gun figurine question mark. It's a gun, let's be honest. And I find it kind of weird that the store let anyone buy that gun without having a... It's not a real gun, but I guess I don't think it is. But it does look like one. It does very well look like a real gun. And I feel like it felt kind of weird that the store didn't seem to ask many questions or anything. And when I say the boys, by the way, once again, for those who are new here and doesn't know what I'm talking about, when I say the boys, I'm talking about Joey the anime man, Connor Sea-Dog VA, and Garnt Gigic. Those are the boys. And they're in Japan. But yeah, I find it kind of weird that they didn't seem... The store didn't seem to care much of selling that fake gun. That looked very real. It looked very, very real. At the same time, I didn't check the whole thing, so maybe I think it was Connor. I think Connor gave up and decided to buy something else. It's possible. Like at the end of the day, but on his video, he was about to buy it. What about the cultured figurine? God. Since when the Yakuza care about what the police think, I think the police cares about what the Yakuza think. You know, the Yakuza... I'm gonna be fired here. People are gonna hate me and I'm gonna be cancelled. But the Yakuza are not that bad for most part. For most part. They're basically vigilantes. Let's be honest. Of course, some are worse than others. But yeah. From what I've learned. Anyway.
Now what's it gonna be? You gonna take my deal or not?
I didn't read what was there, but whatever. It was there for a while, so you guys probably had time to read it. Sure.
That's fine. Okay, I'll work on that special menu for you. You should be grateful.
Sheesh. I've made a deal with EY. I should be able to ask him to customize guns for me now, in exchange for helping him out. Is that like a confident, or is just, oh my god, my head. Dizzy. It might be the alcohol. The alcohol might be
guns in your possession as well.
Making me
Their detail
dizzy.
goes beyond a simple hobby.
He's a confident? Okay.
I'm sure some people believed those guns.
Is he a new confident? Because I don't remember.
Tell me how you procured them, won't you?
Excuse me. I don't remember ever having him as a confident.
Spill it.
So there's a possibility that I just skipped him on Persona 5.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
He was on Persona 5? Okay, that means I just skipped him. Because I don't remember. I don't remember doing anything with him. Or for him. Le pendu. Allow you to customize your weapon and install upgrades.
Alright.
She didn't have gun. What? Wait, what? Oh. You need to get a dauntless to have him as a confidant. You weren't really guns, you were just a gun lover. Because your uncle's American, really? He was in Texas and voted for Trump. What? What? You're making my backstory now? I don't approve of that story.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous
And I
chores.
did max
run errands, There's plenty for you to
I did
do
max
around
my
here.
guts first
Must
on
be
my
pretty
my
exciting
other
for an
save file.
enthusiast like you,
So I think I really just didn't pay attention to EY. Or I don't know how you pronounce his name, but yeah.
Hey,
That's my contact info. When I text you from that ID, sorry, not idea. Well, because I need help around the shop. Just so you know, if you get caught or anything, I never met you. Nothing to do with me, okay? We're clear? Yeah? Go home now. If you want something, you're gonna have to work for it. So what's my first job? Yeesh. Take it easy there, cowboy. You're not eager to get into it, huh? I'll send a message when everything's ready. Hope I can count on you, kid.
later.
Okay, that's it for today. Head home, part-timer. But the fact that you require guts at level 4 to begin this quest line, it's much easier in New Game Plus. Yeah, but I love, like I said, I love Takumi, so I maxed on my other game, on my Persona 5 game, I maxed my my guts very quickly, just for her, and because of her also. So yeah, I really think I just didn't pay attention to that guy, or he was so not. Or he was so forgivable that I really just don't remember anything. Because I don't remember ever doing anything for him. Thank you for waiting! Here you go. Angel cape and old cat collar. Alright, I'll see you later. It's not your fault your uncle likes big boobies, American blonde. Really? Even if they're fake. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna be on standby at the hideout. Ugh, I don't want you. Go away, Yusuke. I'll bring over a DVD. That's perfect for this stinking hot summer. We can watch it in your room, yeah? You'll be watching it alone. Oh, don't worry about me if you got stuff to do. I can keep myself busy. That settles it. See you tomorrow. Sorry, that was my chair. I don't know if you can hear, if you could hear the sound. Because Marika. We are just coming over tomorrow, huh? It's going to be noisy all day. I'm not gonna be at home. I have stuff to do. Also, I keep bashing stuff. How long is the summer break? So it's been a while. Do you hear those cries of joy? I'm talking about the sudden burst of posts we just got on the fan site. It must be because of how popular the Phantom Thieves are. All thanks to you? I don't know. Me? I wouldn't mind hearing that a little more often. Anyway, let me tell you about the most interesting thing I've found so far. Indiscriminate act of violence in Shibuya. Pretty scary, huh? I can't find much more than that, though. All of the posts mention rumors that... Excuse me, oh my god. My sad woman Coke is coming back with a vengeance. All of the posts mention rumors they heard in the underground mall in Shibuya, but nothing else. It's not super reliable. It'll be good if we could find out more about those rumors, but my presence is limited to the web. All of August? Okay, so I have a while. I can still date people. You might want to try and learn more on your own if you're interested. Actually, do the summer break end at the same time as my my deadline? Because my deadline ends in 18 days. This is Anasaki. Sorry, Anasaki, but is there somebody else that wants to spend time with me? One person. Huh. It's either On or Yusuke. know what? It's the flower. Yeah, I need kindness. I think the flower gives me kindness. Yeah. So we're gonna go... I'm gonna go help. Actually, I'm gonna go return my DVD first. Deadline is August 21st, you think? It would make sense.
What would you like?
The Housewives. Woman's story of love and passion. Learn about leading a charmed life. Mouse MD. I'm mad. A Maverick Rodin's mythical heroic. Learn about true kindness. 31. A writer and editor battle looming deadlines. Praise for its gutsy tension. Tee. Alright, charm, sneak. Alright, let's get with more guts, I guess. Should I? Sorry, I just bashed my controller again. Nah, we'll go with jailbreak. But take care of all you can now. The last week of August is pretty much autopilot after Futaba wakes up. Okay.
This rate, the whole city will flood.
Where am I going? I already forgot what I was about to do. I was about to work, I think. We still have a target we haven't identified, right? I did hear some rumors at the underground mall, so if you want to get info during your part-time job, you should try doing it at the flower shop. How convenient. We're also supposed to gather information. I don't remember where. But it was somewhere about, like, businessmen. Instead, try to start at a bar or something. I don't remember.
What do you want to do?
I completely forgot. Let's work.
Hey!
I'll work. Come on.
I appreciate it.
We have an order for a bouquet. Please handle it. Large flowers with minimal aroma. Google. Ouch. Larger flowers. It's not even there. Wow. Unless it's like big flowers with little scent. I guess it's the same. Right? Businessmen to complain about their boss. Yeah, the boss thing. That one you have to work for a latch on for 2 nights to trigger it. Oh, really? Okay. So, big flowers with little scents. So, we're gonna have a gold gerbera. Venerable crease something. It's too long. I'm not gonna say that name. Fluorescent freesia.
What do you want to do?
The order was for a large blah blah blah. Is this okay? Should be good. I see. I hope they like it. They're gonna love it. If they don't, I'll force them.
Amazing!
The customer was extremely happy. Yes, I know, I'm the best. Your shift's almost over, right? Thanks for all your hard work today. Oh, and be careful on your way home. Things have been dangerous in this area lately. I mean, it's more dangerous for you than for me. I should probably, like, you know, walk with you just in case something happened. You'll shove the flower down his throat, basically. Did something happen?
The thing is...
Haven't you heard? There have been quite a few assaults. Just the day before yesterday, a man was hospitalized after getting attacked by someone. Oh yeah, by the way, that just reminded me of something. I don't want to talk about that on stream. But after the stream, Raish, I want to talk to you about something. It just reminded me of something that freaked me out a little bit yesterday. Anyway. Attacked by who? It's only a rumor. But I heard it was a famous thug from around here named Teizo Naguri. But the police can't handle the situation without any proof. Honestly, I've been worried too. I only take the main roads home. Even if it takes a bit longer. Maybe the Phantom Thieves could do something about him since the police have their hands tied. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your pay for today. Money!
You did great.
You know, I would love to be paid every day because I would feel like I'm actually being paid. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I might be too paranoid, but every time I end the week, I'm like, where's my money? I have no money. Like, I want proof that you're gonna pay me for all the hard work I'm doing. Please, pay me. But at the same time, if they do that, the tax return, the tax thing will be like intense. It will take all my money away. Where's my money? I know paychecks comes every 2 weeks, but for me, I feel like if I don't get paid every day, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm not gonna be paid, or not paid enough from the amount of work that I do. I don't know. The paychecks would just be smaller, yeah. Be careful on your way home, okay? Seriously, just please stay and walk with her so you're sure that she's fine. Please. I'm not okay. Living surrounded by flower might be your true calling. And you're good with the customer too. Are you saying that I'm very feminine? Come on now.
Hey!
Still not? Wow. Hey, what do you think? I can't ignore that.
Right.
Well put. His name is Taizo Naguri. Let's go to Mementos and takes his distorted desires. Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them at the hideout for a vote.
Wanna head back?
I don't have much choice. Obtain award working student? What? What was that? Just a few degrees cooler would do it. Aww. Pimp daddy. Oh, hey. Oh god, there's a lot of people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'll just add this.
The tax percent is still the same. It's my popular phrase. Yeah, I'm not... Ugh. Like, I could skip Kawakami because I've seen her very often, but Ifumi and this guy, I just got this guy. And I'm not that high on Ifumi's side either. Level 2. Earn XP. Greatly increase XP earned from battle. I really need to spend time with Mishima. Don't know. Chance to restore Joker's SP when it's slow. Negotiate. To 12. Okay. Chance to cure such ailment inflicted upon party member? Oh, damn. Look at a card. Chance to perform a follow-up attack. Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Yeah, I need to level him up too. Allow you to make curry. Sorry, sexy technique. Chance to grab the enemy's attention and cancel their action? What? What? Makes it less likely to be found in the metaverse while dashing. Okay. Chance to reveal one enemy's affinity at the start of the battle. Maybe that's the thing that... whatever. Camo. Allow you to customize camouflage on your gun, which can inflict ailment. Okay. Increase the selection of revival items. Or infiltration tool. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know who I should go with. Ifumi or EY? You know what? Girl first. Are you free today? We can play a match right now, if you like. I'll instruct you while we play. I'm sorry, I know I said I was... but bros before hoes. Not in this situation. We've already established my character is very feminine. So the sisters before the douche. Then please come to the church. I had to have a chuckle about the latest news on the server congestion of Final Fantasy XIV. They decided to temporarily add this alt the sales of new activation keys, and people for playing with a free trial only are blocked from logging in entirely? Have you heard of the critical acclaim MMORPG meme has been driven so hard it's underground? Wow. So if I would have if I wanted to play, I wouldn't even be able to because I'm only on trial. Wow. Please wash it. I can't believe that you're really here in a church. I read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been... I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass the third den? Sure, league. I really believe in you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Oh hey, even in the game they have COVID. You have to wear a mask. Unless you're a main character, then you don't need to. Nah, they're blocked from playing except from morning and evening, I think. That's right. Oh. Free trial player are blocked from logging at peak hour. Okay. All my chess skills comes from Jesus. Oh, okay. Oh, good evening. Men like that approaches me all the time. At first, I thought you were one of them. Nope. I really must apologize for being rude to you.
It bothers me when people make such a big fuss about me. Over me, sorry. Considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. How is that a favor? You're not... Oh, never mind. She's loud. I just remember. She's very loud. Okay, never mind. You see, he's my shogi friend. And he's very kind. He once told me that he wanted to become a professional player. You should always wear a mask if you're sick. Yeah, but nobody does it. It's something that Japan has implemented. It's normal for them, but for us, it was never there, you know? So now you ask people to wear a mask, it's just all like, oh, but my liberties! It has nothing to do with your liberties. Just wear a freaking mask. Out of respect of people. Oh well. I'm not gonna go into it. Because I'm gonna rage. And he doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together. Oh, so I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called The Venus of Shogi. The Venus of Shogi? What? I think it was Shogi, not Shogi. But whatever. The sell and delivery of Final Fantasy XIV Starter Edition and Complete Edition additionally. All of those with the active subscription are prioritized to log in. Free trial player unable to log in outside of late night and early morning hours. And so, will also temporarily suspend your registration for the free trial. Wow. Wow. Well, once again, I still won't be able to play though. Because, you know, late night I either stream or work. And in the morning, well, I come back from work and I'm tired, so I sleep. I don't really know what to say about that headline. I don't really like it. That's quite the headline. It certainly is. She didn't like my answer. It's not really an excuse, but the editorial staff came up with the title on their own. Ever since I won the female shogi league, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured it could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. It were her own victory. Sorry about that. So I want to live up to the expectation she has for me. However, she's been a bit overzealous lately. She sets up the interview and photo shoot. It's as if she wants to be the manager of a celebrity. Oof. Oof. Having a difficult time? A bit. Yeah, she didn't like that either. I'm not doing too well with her. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. But it's fine. Because it's for my mother. No, you should do something for you, not for your mom.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should be teaching you how to play instead of talking about my mother. Today, I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reserved. It's a tactic for using the reserved pawn you've taken from your opponent in a more effective way. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you.
Actually,
aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Level up! I bet they don't have many servers either, and adding more for free players is a risk. Yeah. Chance for a follow-up by a backup member if Joker downs an enemy. Now then, I will instruct you while we play.
I look forward to it.
Are you ready? She's so adorable. I feel like playing shogi with Ifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge. By one.
Until next time.
Well then, I look forward to our next match. There's so many waifus in this game, I can't. There's too many. It's Ifumi. This is Ifumi. I appreciate you spending time with me today. There are too many waifus. Sheesh. I ended up feeling much better after sharing my concern with you. But this hardly seems fair. How can I teach you properly when I'm this distressed? This is part of her deal too. Is it? I'm not quite sure I understand. But if that is the case, I can only hope to repay you through my lessons. You make for a refreshing opponent. Somehow, the more we exchange, the more I feel my world expands. My world is expanding, sorry. Teaching you is also a great learning experience for me, as it leads to a deeper understanding of myself. Well then, if you excuse me, I'll see you for our next match. There's too many waifus when you don't have enough time to date them all. I just can't. I feel like I'm going insane. And also it was mentioned that they are planning to add more data center to expand server capacity, but that endeavor is also yet another thing that hinder but a sure supply of silicon chip and components. Sorry, I don't know much about all of that. So for me, it's just gibberish. I'm going to your place tomorrow. I'll be on standby at the hideout. There's a book I want to read, and the dorm's so hot that I can't stand it. How about joining me? Don't worry if you already have plans, I'll be stopping by either way. See you tomorrow. Oh god. So many people wants to spend time with me. I can't. Oh. Stretching. Ouch. My muscle. That hurts. This one's a bit difficult. There have been some strange happening in the back alley of Shibuya Central Street. So many stuff in Shibuya, just stop going there, close the city. Apparently people have been finding dead and hurt cats back there pretty frequently. I will murder the person who hurts cats. How dare you? How dare you hurt my servants? It happens so often, people are starting to think someone might be abusing them. That's unforgivable. Yeah, only the scum of the earth would take their aggression out on weak, innocent animals. Anyway, there's only so much info I've been able to get from the forum. If you're worried about this, I think you'll need to go investigate it yourself. What? Is my Streamlabs still... Oh, you posted a link. Yeah, sorry, you can't post links in the chat, Shadow Wolf. But if there's something you want to share, you can post it on... It's not even a link? Okay. I guess it's because it just saw something like a dot something, it sees it as a link. Dot give joke. Yeah, Streamlab is like, nope. Nope. Maybe some of the employees down on Central Street will know more detail about it. Calling for justice for cats. Yeah.
Hey.
Ah, god damn it.
Thank God I checked. Thank God I checked. Because I was about to date Yusuke. Girl, why are you sneaking? Why do you sneak? Greetings, senpai. I was just thinking of inviting you out. Do you have time right now? Maybe we could meet up in Kishijoji. Thank you so much, I'll be waiting. God damn it, girl. Why do you need to be a ninja?
Hello.
Ugh, disgusting. Hello, senpai. It's really sunny today, so be sure to stay hydrated. Do I have time for you? I have all the time. Not for Kasumi. Maybe for Takumi, but not for Kasumi. If you have time, would you like to do... Sorry, I'm scratching my eye. I can't see anything. Would you like to do some stretches with me? Really? You call me to go to Kishijoji to stretch? Girl! I'm missing a date with Yusuke just to stretch? Ugh.
What do you want to do?
I hate you.
Yes.
I hate you. Oh, she doesn't want to go there? But it's the only place I can go. Oh, I could go there. Alright, let's go see the aquarium. I love aquariums. I hope there's penguins.
Shall we go?
Let's go. Alright, stretch. I just stretch, that's the worst. I actually pull my muscles stretching. Stretchy. Yeah. Wow, it's been ages since I visited an aquarium. It's so beautiful. I want to visit aquariums. I like fishies. You know, the best memory I have is with school. We went to I don't even know if there's an English name for it, but in Montreal you have the Biodome. Is there an English equivalent or something, or a way to say it? I don't know, but there's a aquarium place. Yeah, you can see fishies and everything. And with school, we had a deal where we managed to actually stay a night there, so we slept there in the same room of the fishies. And I couldn't really sleep because I always have insomnia. So I just stayed the whole night. Is the same in English? Oh, nice. So I just stayed the whole night watching the fish. And I really, really liked it. It was so quiet and so peaceful. And I really liked it. It's one of my best memories. I know it sounds kind of lame. You slept with the fishies. Yeah, just not, you know, in the water. But in the same room than the fish. Frost confirm undead. Why do you think I'm so white? I'm a ghost. But yeah, I really liked it. It was really nice. It's been like, I think 4 years now that I wanted to go back to see the fish and all the animals and everything, and it just never happened. Frost confirms she has shoes made of concrete. Dude, I can't swim. I don't need shoes made of concrete. I can't swim. And I panic, so I sink. Yeah, I don't need anything to kill me. I'll kill myself in water. With the water if it's too deep. You need to be able to stay at the bottom. You can still drown. I'll still drown and sleep with the fish. And die there. Oh well. Ugh, I don't even know why I went there. I could stare at this tank forever. Isn't the movement of living creature just fascinating? Okay, that sounds kind of creepy. I'm more into their taste. Sheesh. No, I don't like fish. Yeah, sure.
Right.
She really liked that. Right? Their will to survive shines through in their every move. If only I could perform like this. What the hell, Kasumi? Oh, speaking of performance. I really want to see the dolphin show. I might get some inspiration from watching an elegant dolphin moving in perfect sync with its trainer. Oh, but there's a sea lion show too.
What do you want to do?
Knight Senpai, which one would you rather see? The dolphin show or the sea lion show? Just because I'm traumatized by dolphin. Fuck the dolphins. Sea lions. Sea lion it is. This is getting exciting. So I have some time before the show starts. Let's look around at the exhibit a bit more. Oh, actually, before that, I have a present for you, Nice Senpai. Yeah, this is something I was wondering. I know you can give gifts when you're on a date, but I just don't know how. Or like, do you need to reach a specific ranks, or like, how do I give them gifts? I saw this at the gift shop earlier, and it was so cute I couldn't resist. Please take it. Sea slug doll? Nice.
This is...
Wow, they're so graceful. They're not even showing it. Come on. Boo.
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't we catch a break? Nope. Gifts are given. You go date where you don't rank up confidence. But I didn't rank up this confident, and I didn't have the option to give a gift.
Let's do it.
Save. Oh, I could put a slug on my shelf. Also, I think starting next month, I should be able to get decorations.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Oh, that's kind of cute. Look at the shelf. Nah, it's okay. Okay, Sojiro. Pimp Daddy. Let's wait, actually.
Next time then.
Since she's sneak. Okay, cool. I wanted to be sure that Akichi didn't sneak in my DM.
All right then.
As long as I don't put too many cultured figurines. Sheesh. As long as I'm not like Sydney and be like, can I have an hentai figure? Please? Can I have it? Oh god, Sydney. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon. Finally! Okay, so I think to have 4 and up, I had to like wait for Futaba. Because I couldn't even get the rank 4. I spent a lot of night with him. Lots of progress made. I've made a lot of progress with my medicine. But I'm too lazy to discuss it over chat. Can we meet up for a bit? Or are you not interested unless it's for a clinical trial?
Hey.
Quit tinkering on your phone. This isn't some casual dinner. If you're done eating, go wash the plate. You were so nice the other time. Why are you mad now? Who has that invitation from? Let's go upstairs and reply once you finish with the dishes. Like the other time was like, oh, so nice having a friend when you're young. Oh. And now it's like, stop playing with your phone. Like, sheesh. Nope. Takumi! Then could you come in, Kashira Park? I'm actually about to meet with someone.
Here.
She's so pretty. All the data, specimen and simple medicine. They're all there inside that case. Let me know if you need anything else. Based on what I read in the finding summary you sent me, the results are truly amazing. We'll perform one final exam with our equipment and we'll be ready to treat Miwa-chan with it. Excellent. Then the rest is up to you. So this is a kid from your study, huh? Yes, he's my little guinea pig. You certainly walked a dangerous line. But I'm sure you implemented the strictest of safety protocol. Sure. It's okay, she can use my body however she wants. Please, put some thought into the offer we discussed, will you? Alright, I'll call you later. He's a doctor treating Miwa-chan. He just so happened to be a year ahead of me in college. I told him everything since I was so close to perfecting the medicine.
Thanks.
I have to thank you again. All this is thanks to you helping me with the clinical trial. Don't worry about it.
I see.
Okay. Then I guess I won't. From my tour of their medical facility and discussion I had with their development team, I'm confident this will be a success and they'll complete development on schedule. The final result will be put out of my hands though. If I don't accept their offer, that is. I was recruited. He offered me the position of head of research and development at his hospital. Which means I have to close my practice. No, waifu! I start first thing next month. Unfortunately, Takumi Clinic of Internal Medicine will be gone. And your patient? I'll urge my patient to transfer to that hospital, and I'll be sure to give them priority there. Waifu! You seem flustered. Are you really that troubled by it? Just kidding. The part about being recruited is true, but I don't intend to close my practice. I kind of like being a general practitioner. I still work with them to develop new medicine though. Once the medicine's perfected, I'll be able to see Miwa-chan and receive my reward. Her smile. Oh, I need to give you your reward too. I'll think of something to give my little guinea pig for holding up his end of the deal. Give me a kiss. Kissy kissy.
All right.
Waifu!
Anyway.
You were really concerned when you thought I was going to close the office. I know you said it was for your entrance exam, but come on. Really? I think it's about time you start being honest with me. It's okay, you can tell me.
Hey.
Why did he keep coming to me? I should choose my words carefully. Wait, can you cheat and get away with it? Or is there like a chance of being caught and, you know, be in trouble? You can get caught, damn it. Why don't you tell me the truth about why you kept coming to me? Only on Valentine's Day? You know what? She's first ultimate waifu. So... I wanted to see you.
Really?
Really now? Why do you want to see me? Don't tell me you're in love with me or something. Oh god. Takumi, my dear Takumi. Tai Takumi. I love you!
Fine.
Ashitaru! Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. What? She brushed me off! She brushed me off! Oh. Now go home before it gets dark. Even in game I get rejected. Sheesh. Forever lonely. Or I can give you a special examination if you'd like. Yes, use me. That sounds good. Yes. I'm kidding. Sheesh. You young guys. That did put a smile on my face though, so thanks for that. It's getting late. We should get going. Come visit anytime.
I'll see you later.
So... wait, can I date her? Or she just reject me and she goes like, come on now. Let me Google. Wait, what? The game does give you the warning. If you're already in a relationship with another girl, it gives you a chance to avoid the harem route. And I didn't hear what you said, Raish. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm reading something and I'm confused a little bit. Okay, this is way too long. Screw that. I'm not gonna. Yes, you can date her. Okay, so I guess she just brushed me off and like later on she's gonna be like, I like you, baka. I don't know. Hey, Gritty Pig, thanks for tagging along today. I've got my drug in the hand of someone I trust. Everything's on track for the cure to go through. And something tells me I never have gotten this far without you. Thanks for doing this. You stuck by me, even when one of those side effects could have killed you. Wait, what? It could have killed me? But she said it was totally safe. Also, why am I blushing? Why am I blushing? You really are the best guinea pig I could have hoped for. I'm glad we saw it through. Well, it still needs some tests and adjusting before it's ready for actual treatment. Still needs a lot of work. But I have faith that someday soon it'll help me watch Chan smile again. And I haven't forgotten all you did to help. I'll make sure to bump up your compensation a little. I don't know, you could say that you love me too? Sheesh. Okay, I'm going to hang up now. We're done with the clinical trial, but you can drop by anytime you need. Yeah, you can drop by anytime you need some more medical supplies. And as well keep getting checkups too. Better safe than sorry, right? I'll look at whatever you need me to. She's gonna look at whatever I need her to. Excuse me, what? What's that supposed to mean? Look at my D! Sorry, I had to say it. I'll shut up now. Another corporate scandal? Haven't there been a lot of those lately? What is Medjed doing? It's hard to tell when they aren't making any moves. The Phantom Thieves have kept their silence too. Is their country gonna be done for when the deadline comes? Come on. Come on.
Ah, you're back.
That vibration was too close to a part that I didn't want to. Alright. Is it just me, or have there been a ton of info leaks lately? It's not Medjed, right? Excuse me. I think I'm a little bit drunk. I'm sorry about that, if it's the case. I say things that usually I wouldn't. I think they made it into a much more theatrical occasion. What do you mean still? I'm still drinking. What do you mean still? What do you mean still? I'm not done. No, I'm not done. That drink is disgusting. If you think I was done, jeez. You're right. They didn't make any declaration or anything. Still, it's quite a headache. The hate we're getting online is insane too. People are treating us like this is all our fault. I told you it tasted like sadness. Yes, but I didn't thought it was that bad. They may announce us if we don't hurry and take care of it. Has anyone come up with a plan for solving the problem? I need more time. Yeah, same. I want to do everything I can. We have to do whenever we can. Either way, simply relying on Futaba will not do. Well, if we run out of option, that might be our only option. Only choice. Sorry. Can't spend time with Pimp Daddy. Alright. Is it just me? What? Oh, okay, that's what I just read. Okay. So Yusuke wants to see a movie, and this girl wants news. Let's go see a movie. Let's go see the new Spider-Man. Apparently it's good. I don't know, that's what my boss said. There's a movie I want to see. I'll be leaving soon, if you'd care to join me. Oh god. It's called Les Misérables. A remake of a classic. Apparently it came out this summer. But he's a DC fan? Yeah, that one was kind of funny. It's like, oh yeah, Spider-Man was pretty good. And then later on it's like, oh, I'm a DC fan. Like, DC can have all my money. Like, you do realize that Spider-Man is not DC, right? Isn't it Les Misérables? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Thanks. Then let's meet in front of the other theater in Shibuya. God. You know it's bad when you're sitting the whole time but you still feel the alcohol in your body. I can't, like, once I'm going up, I think I might face plant. And I didn't drink that much. It's just that I have a very, very low tolerance. I stopped drinking, I didn't drink that much in the few recent years, so yeah. My tolerance went down. That bishop guy is too much. Should cut the other guys some slack. I feel like I was able to learn how to be more compassionate to others. Oh, damn. Still not? Jesus Christ. How much do I need? Dear Lord. The amount of artistry and effort they put into the stage. Let me repeat that. The amount of artistry and effort they put into the stage set is truly astounding. Oh, forgive me. I can't help but focus more on the visual aspect than on that storyline. You're so eccentric. I don't mind.
Indeed.
Thanks. Well, I already understand that you're not the type to feel offended by such matters.
I'm in your debt.
Talk like a regular teenager, please. Please. Yo, bro, that movie slaps. There you go. Teenager. Thank you for today. The time we spent together felt worthwhile. Get out now. Well then, let's head home. I can't get out, it's my stream. Come on. Huh? Who could that be at this hour? Please leave me alone. Let me sleep. No, I'm not awake. Shut up. I'm worried about what's going to happen and can't fall asleep. All we can do right now is pray and wait. Oh, I know. Wanna go pray at the shrine together? Lady, how about Meiji Shrine? If we're gonna go, we should go big. Blah, later. I'm sleeping. Screw you. Why does everybody call me when I'm sleeping? Alright, so Yusuke's still in. Should we have people watching? What? Let me see the hour. Shrine is helpful big time. Also. Ouch. Sorry, I bashed the desk. I don't remember what the shrine does. I think it does HP, right? I might be completely wrong. Alright, what are you talking? I'm watching people in Shibuya right now. I thought it might be... I thought it might get the creative juice flowing. I must say though, I doubt I will be able to calm down until the results are made clear to us. For now, I plan to continue people watching in Shibuya. Let me know if we need anything. Praying at the shrine gives confidence points to up someone of your choosing. Okay, so it's the same like it's the same from Persona 4 basically. Okay. Let's sure. New place. A verdant oasis in the city, home to the vast ground of Meiji Shrine. Pray your hearts out. The busiest New Year shrine in all of Japan has a reputation as a power spot.
All right.
Okay.
Hey!
You know how people will pray before filming movies so that they'll go smoothly? Should we try praying for to the gods too? It could be about us. But yeah, for the future of the Phantom Thieves. Oh, but I don't really know how to pray properly. What should I do? Maybe I'll ask someone. Oh God! What is my waifu doing here? Please don't be jealous. Waifu! Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Is that so?
Huh. What a surprise, seeing you in a place like this. Uh-oh. Are you on a date? Such an odd location for someone your age. I'm not on a date, I swear. She's just a friend. You're my waifu. We're friends. Is that so? Well, not that I care. You should. Is this someone you know, Damien? Yeah, she's my waifu. Don't worry about me. I don't intend to intrude. I confessed my love to her, like, I think it was 2 days ago. And she just completely ignored me and didn't say anything or reciprocate. And now I feel deeply, deeply ashamed and sad. So yeah, that's her. Takumi. Waifu.
Oh.
Oh, I assume you're here for your college entrance exam. You had mentioned them before. Shake the bell twice and put in your offering. Then bow twice, clap twice, and bow once again. Oh god. That's complicated. Is she the reason for the sad rum and coke? No, I took the sad rum and coke just because I felt like I needed something to relax. I don't know. I felt very... It's very weird because Friday was really fun. When I worked Friday, it was really fun. But when I came back, I felt like I had a lot of stress from the whole week. And I'm not sure why. Because it's not like I had a lot of work or anything. It's just regular work. But I still felt like I had a lot of stress. That's why the drink. So I'm trying to relax a little bit and just have fun. I seemed very stressed last night. Trying to find that despairing vest. Yeah, my goddamn vest, I swear. I don't know where it is. It's gone forever. It's just, I'm in the mindset that... I'm in a very, very bad mindset, you know? You know, the mindset of, if I do the slightest mistake, it's gonna cost me my job. And it's not that I like the job that I do, that I like where I work, but I like the people I work with for most part. And I need money. I really, really need money. So I really don't want to lose that job. But because of that, it puts me a lot of stress on my shoulder because I feel like I need to perform as well or better than others. Or that I need to make sure that I don't make any mistakes because otherwise I might be fired. And that is a very bad mindset. I know the problem is me. Because my boss didn't say anything to me. Like my boss, I have 2 bosses and they weren't complaining about me. They were fine. It's really just in my head. I really want to be a person that they'll be like, oh hey, I can actually rely on her and she's actually good. Okay, cool. She can stay. You know? And I don't have to worry about my job. But right now I'm just over worrying. I don't know. Maybe with time it's gonna fix itself. Hopefully. But yeah. Wasn't that what you wanted to ask? You're amazing, Doc. That's a little bit too much. God, I'm already embarrassed. You really helped us out. Thank you very much. Sure, although you may want to use this time to actually study for the exam instead of praying. Am I smart enough for my exam? Because I'm not maxed. Exams? Wait! I think I recognized her.
Right.
That's the doctor who gets us our medicine. Oh, I see. Wait, you've been here the whole time? How rude. I'm here to protect you. How? By clawing to death people? Yeah, sure. Anyway, what is this about praying for college entrance exams?
Yep.
We asked earlier if she could get us some super stimulant to help us study.
I see.
Wait, wouldn't the gods be mad to get a visit from a cheater? What?
Let's get back.
Thanks for today. Let's go home. I'm confused. Why did you bonk me? Also, I think...
Man, it's hot.
Let me check. I think my alerts are not set properly. No, they're supposed to be set properly. I didn't hear it. Oh, for Mona. I think my alerts are either not set properly or I just didn't hear it. 'Cause I didn't see the bonk. Oh well. I want to spend time with you, Pimp Daddy. I'm busy enough taking care of Futaba. Don't make any trouble for me. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Akachi. I'd like to show you. This is a place I'd like to show you. It's a bit of a hole in the wall, but I'm fond of it. You should be able to relax there, at least. That incident last time won't happen again. I'm about to head there myself. Would you like to join me? I don't have a choice. Alright, thanks. Let's meet up in Kishijoji. I'll be waiting. I find funny that you just realized I call him Pimp Daddy when I've been calling him like that for the past, I don't know, 5 stream? Maybe more. Every time it gets you. Well, he is Pimp Daddy. Come on, he looks like a pimp. This is it. It's a rather nice place. Jazz Gin. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place this is? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Yeah, there was a... It's really a shame that COVID hit, because there was a place that I really wanted to go. And it was they were also playing jazz music. I was really interested to go there. They were playing live performance of jazz music. And I love jazz music. But COVID. So everything closed and I can't go there. I'm like, god damn it. I really wanted to go there. Like, for once there's a place that interested me. Now this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume you visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any case, let's head in. And with the new variant, everything is starting to kind of not close but get restrained again. So things will probably close soon again. I don't know. I'm really mad. Well then, why don't we get some drinks? I don't like beer. I'm actually repulsed by beer. Any recommendation? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actually dislikes, yes? I dislike Pepsi. I just noticed that. Apparently this strains is much milder. From what I've read, the effects, like what it does is way milder, it's not as bad, but the contagion rate is really high. It's like way higher than what we've seen so far. From what I've read, I might be wrong. But yeah. Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. I would have found it very funny if it was Rise, but oh well. Enjoy listening to music with Akachi. I don't know if I should press continue or if I should stay there so we can listen to music. There you go. I just finished my Pepsi can. in my glass. Alright, up you go. Oh yeah, I can't taste the rum anymore. Awesome. That's better. Milder, but several times more contagious than Delta. Yeah, that's what I said. Whew, how relaxing. I do like coming here. It's a great place. Only one? Okay. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligation take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? Yes, but it's not a fancy place. My go-to place is go to L2 and then actually to go to Harmony and then L2, so I get some nice Chinese pastries and bubble tea. Awesome. But the place is not fancy at all. I live there actually. Let's say a rundown cafe, I guess. A cafe, Sounds like you have good taste.
Really?
So you came to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft. Impressive. Excuse me. It's like something out of a story. I mean, we are in a game. Though I have to say, I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. Well, technically, I'm not really living alone, considering Sojiro is often there and he's actually cooking often for me. So should I say that I'm living alone? I'm living alone? I'm not sure. That reminds me, do you cook? I use a microwave. In the game, no. In real life, depends. It depends on my mood. I'll say pretty frequently.
Very impressive.
Wow, that's impressive. I don't have much experience myself. Even my efforts in cooking class have been underwhelming. In particular, an attempt to fillet a fish went poorly. I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own. So chatting, not cheating, oof. So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connections. Level up! Level 4. Damn, I'm not leveling them up fast enough. It's gotten late. We should probably be going.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power into the music. Solely, the point of jazz is all those jam sessions. A sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavor, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about this, there's something about that strange, erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria like when I manage to solve a case. And what are you talking about? Like, what the hell, dude? I kinda get it. Well, I'm glad I brought- oof, you didn't like that. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I know can keep up with me intellectually. That's not me, I'm dumb. I'm big dumb. I have small brain. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. Also, we didn't see Dr. Maruki, so I'm kind of worried about that one too. Huh, I should let you go. Somehow, I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Big dumb smooth brain, yes. That's me! Yeah. Sorry. Why did I say another? It's not even... Expect another, there you go, invitation soon. For now, please excuse me. Small brain. Small brain energy. Have the Phantom Thieves said anything yet? I heard they were buying tainted ingredient. They're done for. Okay. Another leak? What are they doing? Did the Phantom Thieves did the Phantom Thieves do it? It was really boring this time though. Okay. What was boring? So many people. Her again? God damn it. I have a favor to ask. Senpai, I have a favor to ask today. I'm not really a gymnastic thing. It's not really a gymnastic thing, but would you mind coming with me on a shopping trip? I mean, last time we went to the aquarium, so, you know.
Yo.
Oh, you're done eating. Here, I'll make you a nice cup of coffee to wash it down. See, now he's nice. What? What? And make sure you wash your plate. Yeah, I need to do a lot of dishes once I'm done streaming. God damn it, now that just reminds me. Let's clean up first. We can respond to that message later. You don't wash things down with a cup of coffee. You're off today, so there's all sorts of time to respond. Okay. Is it like a wink wink to tell me that I can respond to her at night?
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You wanna check out the TV?
Hey!
Hey, should we tell the others about the targeted mementos?
Nice.
Healthy. You wash your coffee away because nobody wants to kiss that coffee breath? Yeah, true. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping! Alright. 5 lockpick, 3 vanish balls, and 3 smoke screens. 4 vacuum cutter, 4 psi wheel, 4 nuke cracker in 1 set. I think I'm gonna have more use with the lockpick thing. Phantom Thief set. I mean, the fact that they're selling that, come on. Come on. If things goes wrong, it's your fault. Not mine. Alright, that is donezo. So we have her and we have... Okay, I don't really need that. It's a curiosity. Makoto and on... Makoto is still at 1? Holy shoot. And she's at 3. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Makoto! Oh god.
I should write something.
I feel bad. Alright guys, let me see. Yeah, it's 10:37 right now. Sorry about that. So I think I'm gonna end it for right now. Sorry. There you go. Cacophonic. Let me see who is live right now. Oh. I think I'm gonna send you guys to Vampi. Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys to Vampi because it's her birthday. So today's Vampi's birthday, and she's also doing a giveaway at the same time. She's currently playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So be sure to wish her a happy birthday once you reach the stream. And don't forget that I am gonna be live tomorrow, same hours than today. We'll be playing more Persona. But as usual, for everybody who was with me here today, thank you so very much. It's always super appreciated. Don't forget to wish Vampi a happy birthday. Have an amazing rest of the night. And I am out. Bye bye! Kitty's out. Oops, wrong one.